relationship workshop, and after learning a little bit about how Spiritism views relationships, the group decided to create a how-to book.
Okay, so this is the title page. It's pretty basic. And this is the first page. Okay, so this is identifying a relationship. It's a cycle, as you can see, and it starts with your thoughts, and how you think directly affects your emotions. So that's the beginning of the cycle, and then that starts to create actions, because you act on your emotions, and then that starts to create habits, and then your habits form your character, and then that begins to start your future. And if you start with bad thoughts, it goes through the whole process, and it's just, your future is very negative.
Okay, so then you start with breaking the cycle, and number 1 is identifying the cycle you want to change. Number 2 is visualize your future / goal and describe it as vividly as possible. And then you want to feel it, imagine it, and be excited so you can further and better it. And then number 3 is work backwards from your goal to identify the character, habits, actions, emotions, and thoughts of the person that represents that future. And then number 4 is start working through your cycle. Replace old with the new positive ones, and so on. Okay, so this is a practical example on how to. So if you start off, you're going backwards, as we said. So you start off as a great student and a good employee or whatever it is. So then after that, you start off good, you better your future, or your character, so you become reliable, on time, and you're just a better student or employee as all. And then you create habits with that, so you go to sleep early, you have morning affirmations to better your day, and then maybe start praying daily. Then those habits become actions, and then you start doing your homework on time, you read good books, and arrive on time, etc., which better off everything. Then this helps your emotions, and you become better through whatever it is, so your satisfaction, your excitement, your enjoyment, and that just helps you feel better throughout everything. And then the thoughts you want to have for breaking the cycle and how you feel, you want to think before waking up about having a good day or doing something nice with your coworkers or your teachers or whatever it is. And then you want to get your homework done, so anything you do the night before can better your day on however it goes.
Okay, so the next part of the book is more of a workbook where you use the examples from before, from the relationship cycle, and you apply it to your own life. And there's 3 categories of relationship we used: self, God, and others. And we got that from the book Thought and Life by Emmanuel, as well as all the quotes that are on the bottom. So you would ask yourself, how can I create a healthy relationship with myself? And then you would use the blanks in the example of the relationship cycle to decide what thoughts in your life can you change or create to have better emotions, actions, habits, change your character, and create the future that you want with your own relationship with yourself. And then for inspiration on the bottom, we included the quote, "Seek goodness, feel it, visualize it, and mold it with all the resources we can muster." And then we did the same thing, and it's how can I create a healthy and stronger relationship with God? And then again, you would fill in the kind of thoughts and emotions you want to have in your own life, or if you realize a bad cycle you have in your life, then you would work on it and make a plan on how to change that. And the quote is, "We can all affect each other in creation. That in turn is a reflection of the objectives of the Creator." And then lastly, how can I create healthy relationships with others? And then it's the same thing, and the quote was, "People who wear the crown of humility will gladly work and serve for the general good. They will bring harmony to their being by expressing themselves in the divine laws." And we decided to make it a workbook because sometimes when you just read it, it's hard to implement it in your life. So then, using the blanks, you can kind of make a plan and kind of reflect on your own life, what you can change and what you can do for the better to have better relationships.
So after 27 days, was it 27? I think it was 27 days of the same routine, it becomes a habit. Keep it up.